a beast, got jungle fever. Don't smoke, but a breakdown. The Chiba, the Chiba. Feel my senorita, you should meet her. Buenos dias, clean up, clean cut. Bitch impressed with stock beamers. I want property, dual citizen with the visa. My niggas Ninja Turtles, call me Tracy Sensei. Knock him, mold me a nigga, get out.
What's up with it? What's up with it? What's up with it? What's up with it? This is Bella Martreeson. Welcome to Ghetto Poet Podcast. We on our 14th episode. Thank you for everybody that's been supporting, sharing, liking, and tuning in. So right now we have myself in the building, and we also have Paul, my producer. Say hi, Paul.
Hi, Miss Bella.
How are you doing today?
Very well. How are you?
I'm doing good, but I'm hella excited because we also have Love Rich Ttee in the building. How you doing, Ttee?
I'm good. I'm good. Feel blessed to be here in the building with a real one like such as yourself. You feel me?
Thank you very much. Love Rich Ttee. I know when I heard that, I was like, Ttee, do you love me?
Hey, yeah.
That is a really interesting name. I know everybody's name is usually has like a backstory. Where did Love Rich Ttee? How was that? How did you come up with that?
So Ttee has always been my nickname since childhood. You feel me? Love Rich. You know, I was coming out of a I was in a somewhat dark. I was coming out of a dark space. I had just came out of a marriage. I was 25. You feel me? I got married when I was 18, and came out of that marriage feeling real down and low and feeling like, dang, why I didn't know my worth and why did I settle and all of those types of things. And then I realized that I'm a person that I have a lot of love. I'm a loving person, and so I can see and find the love in anybody, you know. So anybody that come into my world, I can find the love in them. It ain't really, it's not hard for me to love. You know, I love everybody, you know. So I had to realize that about myself and be more guarded in terms of who I let into my intimate spaces, you feel me? Right. But also just knowing that it's not a bad thing that I was able to be in love with somebody who was quote unquote unworthy, because I don't really see nobody as unworthy of love, you feel me? But you know, it's just it was just like the realization of like, yeah, I got a lot of love to give. I didn't run out in that marriage, you feel me? I still got love, you know. I'm still a loving person, and I'm still, regardless of what, you know, it was like I said, I was coming out of a dark space of feeling like, damn, I had a failed marriage and so many things was going through my head. But you know, I came to that conclusion that I'm just rich in love, so I can never run out. I don't have to cry about the spilled milk of all the love that I gave to that situation. I don't have to feel bad that I loved a person who was quote unquote unworthy of me and all of that. Nah, I love myself enough to know that I'm love rich, and I can keep loving. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Sometimes a fighter if I have to be, you feel me? But you know, I'm love rich. That's just the lifestyle I live, you know.
I'm getting a lot of ism. Where you from?
Okay, so where I'm from, that's a complicated question for me. So it's a complex answer. I ain't gonna say complicated, but I consider myself a Oakland Center Bay Area native because I'm really from the Bay Area. I'm from Oakland, but I'm not really from Oakland. You feel me? You know, it's levels to the shit. You feel me? I'm not born and raised, and I like to specify that just out of respect for all the people that I love. Most of my closest friends, everybody I know, mainly is from Oakland, and people that know me from Oakland because I grew up spending most of my time in Oakland. But I didn't always live in Oakland, you know. So I done lived all over the Bay throughout my childhood. I lived in 8 different cities in and around the Bay Area. I went to 13 different schools.
Oh, wow.
You feel me? From kindergarten to the 12th grade, I went to 13 schools. I changed schools hella times. So, you know, in terms of where I lay my head, I always lived in other like outskirts type cities. You feel me? But my mama from Oakland, all my family from Oakland, and my mama had a barbershop in Oakland, in West Oakland. So that's just where we spend most of our times. We moved around a lot, obviously, and then when we was in between houses and shit like that, we lived in the shop, you know, in West Oakland. So
That's interesting because growing up in a barber shop is different. You know what I'm saying? Even women being in the barbershop is a whole nother, like I
No, for
cut off
sure.
half of my hair up in Oakland. And so first it started off shaving one side. Then I was like, fuck it, shave the other one. So I got into the Oakland barbershop culture.
Right.
So
Being there every week or every other week.
right. So that's a
Yeah.
whole nother beast within itself. So
It
therefore,
is.
how was it growing up in that type of it's a motherfucker in the barbershops.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it was enriching. It was a learning experience
Right.
every day. I mean, a lot of people say, you watch the movie Barbershop, it's the cornerstone of the community, and it's also a place where you can find out things. Remember
Right.
in the movie, he told them, go to the barbershop and just listen and see what
Right,
everybody's
right, right.
saying. Well, before social media, that's what people could do. They go to the barbershop to find
Mm-hmm.
out the opinions of a plethora of people. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
I grew up, I literally from maybe 8 months old, my mama went to barber college when she was pregnant with me.
Oh wow.
And then she started working in a shop when I was a baby, took me with her. She never wanted me to have to go to daycare or nothing like that. You feel me? Kept me right there with her, and where she could keep her eye on me. You feel me?
Right.
And then I was keeping my eye on her. You feel me? On what she was doing, transforming people all day. You feel me?
Right.
For real.
Yeah.
Like my, developmental years, first 5 years, I was in the shop watching my mama work. You feel me?
Right.
And yeah, soaking up the game, soaking up the conversations. I had to grow up fast and be mature. A lot of people consider me mature for my age. That was always a compliment I was always getting, but a lot of people didn't realize I had to be like that because that's helping my mom.
Right.
That's her livelihood. So it's like, yeah, sit down and occupy yourself so I can work. You feel me? And you hear grown folks talking and the conversation sound inappropriate. You remove yourself. You go to the other side of the shop. You sit down and draw, get into your dolls or something. Don't be all in grown people's mouth. You feel me? And I mean, I wouldn't be in their mouth where looking at them.
Right, but the mirrors
But I'm
would be
still, my ears still open.
Right,
I didn't, I'm still listening. You feel me? So, yeah, I mean, I grew up with a lot of that, and then being that, like I said, my mama from Oakland, most of her clients and friends, and so that's where the ism really come from, and it's not even just. That's why I really, really represent the Bay Area a lot because different clients and all of that shit. I really got a well-rounded experience growing up
right.
of hearing so many, so many sides.
There's a lot of oral tradition in the barbershop.
No,
So
for
I know
sure.
I liked going to the barbershop more than I liked going to the beauty salon. For one, they take too damn long.
Right.
But I'll be right there on East 14th, so I will go to Smooth Cuts
Okay.
over there by the I think it's like the 6-9ville. Then I'll go to 50 in the 80s.
Okay, yeah.
So I'll be at them barbershops, and it was funny because it was
Lit.
such total different dynamics. You know what I'm saying? They were
Yeah.
like polar opposite. So when I would
Yeah.
want to be with the shenanigans and bring my Remy, guess what? I'm going to the 80s and I'm about to be at 50 shop and I'm about to be
Period.
drinking my I'm about to be drinking my Remy.
Exactly.
They about to be talking.
We see you, Bella. We see you.
Right, I'm gonna come there on my scraper bike. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They will be barbecuing out there, so it was just a whole different type of vibe to where you know what I'm
Definitely.
saying. Beanie Man, shout out both of them. They was really dope. You know what I'm saying, like barbers that I had. So I understand like the dynamics. Like beauty shops, they take too damn long. I hate getting my hair done.
Exactly.
I'm like, shave it off.
You see different people coming in and out every 30 minutes. So
Right.
man, you getting your barber is like your therapist too, right? And so at that same time, you hearing all their life stories and what they going through and how they feeling about, you hear a lot of men speak about how they feel about women
Right.
and even
Right.
vice versa. My mom had female clients too. She was
Okay.
a hairstylist too, somewhat, but
Yeah.
mainly a barber. But yeah, her shop was like when she got her own shop when I was 10 years old in West Oakland. She had clients all the way from police officers to kingpins. You
Right,
feel
right,
me?
right.
But
Everybody need their hair.
towards the end of the week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it's a turn up in the shop
Right,
every
right.
day. And the shop was on 39th and Adeline.
Okay.
It's where Rob Benz is now, like right across the street from where Rob Benz is. It used to be called Sins though back in the day.
What is
And
Rob
so
Benz?
Rob Benz is the So back when I was a kid, it was a black-owned restaurant. Really, that whole area was like a black-owned business. Motherfucking just hella black-owned businesses right there.
Right.
But yeah, I used to be in there all the time as a kid, going to get hella wings, for the shop. You feel me? Because it'll be Friday turned into a party, Saturday turned into a party, but they turned Rob Benz. Rob Benz was going out of, Sins was going out of business, and so Marshawn Lynch decided to buy it so it can remain a black owned business.
You know what? I actually went to that restaurant. Yeah, okay, but I know exactly. I actually went there. Shout out Marshawn Lynch, man.
Yeah, it's dope. It's cool. It's a family environment. You feel me? So that's one of the spots where I done threw a few events, and I fuck with them. You feel me? That's the reason why I chose to do a lot of my events and things there, and I locked in with them because it's like, that's where I grew up. It felt like home, and that was actually the first place that I did comedy at too.
Okay, I was about to get into that, but then I want to like kind of ask a question because like growing up, like I know I'm from Fillmore or whatever, and I come from a really gentrified neighborhood. Like I grew up in gentrification.
Okay, yeah. When it was
how
happening.
does it? Right. So it's like I grew up like going to cafes and being like, yeah, I want a vanilla latte and I would like an Italian soda. Like I'm literally like a ghetto and bougie,
Yeah.
So
same.
How is it now, like going back to your community? Because it's like West Oakland is gentrified. Like what is the feeling that you have?
So for me, it's like this, they tore down the building where my mama's shop was.
Oh.
So they turned it into some condos. It's hurtful. Let me get a tissue. Now let me stop. But it's a trip, but it's like a lot of people still there though. Like it's just, I feel like it's gentrified, but it's not really. They haven't eliminated a whole lot. They just done added to the population. You feel me? You still see the same. It's some places is a little more dead, but it's some spots that's still what they was, and it make me feel good to know like, oh shit, I still know where to get weed at in West Oakland. Like, you know what I'm saying? The niggas is still out here. You feel me? And but you just might also see a white man walking his dog across the street while his transactions going on over here. You feel me? And it'd be like, I don't know. It's a trip. It's not a lot has changed, but it's the culture is so heavy. You feel me? That it's like it ain't no washing it out. They just kind of adding to it and being in the mix and shit, it is what it is. They can't really fully drown the shit out, know?
No, absolutely not. Especially not Oakland. It's like Oakland has so much history.
No, for sure.
Like from back in the day till now. So how did you, so you are a rapper, a comedian, and a singer.
All of that.
All of that.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
And a poet.
And a damn poet.
Yeah.
You're gonna put us all out of business in one career.
For real.
I'm telling you.
No, it is enough room. Everybody got their own lane. Maybe she'll put you out of business.
Nah, hell no, I can't.
Not me.
Okay.
I can't do what you do. I can't do what you do.
Right,
either.
that's what I'm saying. Everybody in their own lane.
Well, but she's swerving into both of our lanes.
I do.
We in each
For
other's
real,
lane.
we in each other's lane.
We got the lanes popping, like
absolutely. But how did you? I want to know individually, because them are such like different things that I feel like they're interrelated, but they're so different. Like, how did you become each one?
Man, growing up, so starting off, I wanted to sing. I was a singer as far as I was concerned. I performed in a talent show in a kindergarten. I sung Annie. What's it called? The sun will come out tomorrow. Like, you feel me? But after that, it was like my family. They was clowning me about it and shit. You feel me? And a lot of people in my close vicinity, they didn't feel like I could sing. Everybody has a different type of voice. You feel me? So at a young age, I kind of gave up on singing. Mm-hmm. And I said, well, first it was like, I wanted to sing. Then I started rapping too. I'm like, I want to be a rapper too. I grew up on rap. I actually want to start a series called Rap Raised Me, because I feel like
dope.
rap music was such a big influence in my life. You know, growing up with a single mother who was also an entrepreneur, you know, she's busy, you feel me? I was kind of like, you know, somewhat raised by my older brother, rest his soul, Mike. You feel me? He was like a father figure in my life. He was 8 years older than me.
Oh, okay.
So growing up, he kind of took care of me a lot, like in terms of us being at home, or, you know, when he got his first car, he started driving us to and from school. We always had a commute. So on the way to school in the morning, it's 45 minutes on the I-80. I'm in the car with my big brother. He listening to what he listened to. You feel me?
Girl, what he used to be listening to?
I mean, shit. You know, we was off a lot of delinquents. Too Short, Tupac. You feel me? Shit, Cameron, Mace.
Okay.
Cameron and Mace, big deal. You feel me? As far as we was concerned, we was gonna be like Mace and Baby Stace. You feel me? Like, you know, it was he used to rap too. We used to freestyle. You know how back in the day they used to play the beat out long, or like in the middle of the song it'll be like the beat to play for a minute. We was always having freestyle sessions and all that type of shit. So, you know, we was listening to some of everything. And, you know, he was a kid himself too, so it wasn't like he was, you know, making sure that shit was appropriate for a little girl to be listening to. He's a teenager.
He passed you the mic. He was like, girl, you better spit your shit.
Exactly. You feel me?
That's
And
dope.
it's cool though, because I'm
Yeah.
really game tight because of that. You feel me? And that's why I really do look at it like rap raised me. I don't have a problem with that. You know, you see a lot of shit about like Dolores Tucker and a lot of the people that was against rap and hip hop and saying, oh, it's degrading and this and that. But from my standpoint as a little girl who really did grow up listening to that type of shit and listening to Too Short called women bitches and all of that type of shit, it kind of made me not want to be the bitch
type
that
of
they was
bitch.
talking about.
Right. You know
what
what,
I'm
to be
saying?
honest?
So,
Nah, for real, on some real shit. Like,
yeah,
yeah,
you know?
it makes you be like, I don't want to be that bitch.
I don't want to be,
I don't
that,
wanna be
bitch.
that bitch.
You feel me?
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
course. So, you know, it's
For
really,
real.
it's
Yeah,
a
shout out to
blessing.
Too Fucking Short.
Yeah, Mac
everybody,
Dre, all that.
all that.
You
Yeah.
know, so, you know, I feel like, you know, and then growing up in the Bay Area, it's like, yeah, I was real money motivated, hustler. You feel me? That's in my spirit. You feel me? Because of all of that type of shit. So, you know, it's just, it's in me, not on me. Like I said, in them first, in my developmental years, when most kids is getting taught the ABCs and shit, I was listening to grown folks' business and listening to hella rap music. You feel me? And, you know, it just made me who I am. You feel me? So rap, you know, by the time I was like 8 years old, I started writing raps and saying I was going to be a rapper and singer. And I felt like that was hella unique. It might not have been, but back then it was a big deal to me.
Right, to be both.
To do
Right,
both.
right,
I'm
right.
like, I'm gonna be a rapper and a singer. I'm gonna really blow up. Like, you feel me?
Right.
But then after a while, I started kind of believing the hype around my voice is not all of that. So I stopped singing, hella focused in on rap. I'm like, if I'm only gonna be singing, if I'm only gonna be rapping, I'm gonna be the best rapper out, hella lyrical, all the shit. And so as I got older, by the time I'm like in the 8th grade, 9th grade, I'm always rapping. Like I was right in probably the last of the dying breed of real, you know, like kids in a school that used to be on the table making beats
beats
and
and
having
stuff.
little ciphers.
Yeah.
I was damn near always the only girl, you feel me? And people would always be like, oh, you're not really rapping though. Your shit is like a poem. Your shit is like poetry. It's too deep. It's too this, it's too that. And it's like, you know, like I said, I hella focused in on being lyrical. I wanted to be great at the shit.
Right.
And so people would take that and be like, well, it's, you know, because I would always win the little freestyle battles against the niggas. And they'd be mad.
Right.
But she not really. Her shit is more like she's like a poet.
You feel me?
Right.
And I used to resent that. I used to be like, I ain't no fucking poet. I'm a rapper. Like, what you saying? Like, I'm on beat. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I didn't
right.
really have a respect for the art of poetry. I didn't. That wasn't something that was popular in my household or in my
Community.
in my community. I didn't see that as lucrative, and I just didn't really see it enough. I never watched Def Poetry Jam or nothing like that. We was watching 106 in Park. You feel me?
Right.
So, you know, I didn't really have a respect for the art form of poetry till way later in life when I was like,
So you was a rapper first.
I was a rapper first.
And that's interesting because I was, I remember being a kid next block. Who you want to be like? I'm like Tupac.
you know,
what I'm saying?
period.
But with
Exactly.
but with my peers. But then as I got older, what I didn't realize was how much poetry had influenced me. You think about, I grew up in church and stuff like that. So you sit up there, we went to Catholic school for a minute. So it's like just coming from a Baptist household and going to, you know what I'm saying, like a Catholic school. So therefore it's like you look at the Bible, it's hella poetry. Or you just see how much poetry, like rap is actually a acronym meaning rhythm and poetry. So here we is.
I ain't even I like that.
Yeah, so therefore we've been,
that's
what
basically duh.
It's the same
rhythm
thing.
and poetry, period.
So but it also says that you are a comedian.
I'm a comedian too. So the comedy shit just came about like last year. I did comedy on a dare. My oldest daughter dared me to do the shit.
Where was you at? Like, how did it happen? Like,
I was at home scrolling because I was I had just performed. I had just kind of decided to get back out there. Shout out to my kids. I got 3 kids, and my daughter, my oldest daughter, and my younger daughter. They always kind of motivate me to do shit. And at that period, I had put down artistry for a long time because as a mom, we get to certain points where we feel like we gotta have a different set of priorities. And it felt like instead of me chasing my dreams, I got kids now. I gotta focus on stability for them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm always singing, rapping around the house. That's just what I do. That's just part of who I am. So I'm waking the kids up in the morning. I'm like, get up out the bed before I bust your head. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just a rapper. Like, that's just who I am. In the kitchen, cooking, I'm singing. You feel me? The kids hear me. And they'll, it got to a point where it's like, I done put this down. But then they start looking at me like, Mom, you need to go to the studio. You need to do this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, since you say so, okay, let me go on and put myself back out there. You feel me? So I had performed some poetry at an event in Richmond. Shout out We Heal Different, Breezy, Bobby, and all of the family. I performed at that event, and it was like I came home that night and I'm chopping it up with my baby. You feel me? Telling her about it, like, oh, it went so good, showing her the videos and all of that. And she was like, so what's next? You got to find more stuff to do, more stuff, do open mics, whatever. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I'm finna start looking some shit up, whatever. So I'm looking up open mics in Oakland. And I'm like, oh, here go one at Rob Ben's, the place, that I used to go when I was a kid. And I'm like, oh, but this say comedy. And she like, you should do it. You're funny. Be a comedian. You should be a comedian. I always think that, but I just never want to say it because most of the time it be when you mad at me or when I'm in trouble, you be cracking heck of jokes and it be so funny. And I be wanting to say you should be a comedian. And I'm like, maybe. She like, yeah, that's what comedians do. They talk about real life. Like you can, whatever. And I'm like, I don't know. I just never really thought about it, She like, come on, just do it. I dare you. I dog dare you. And I'm like, okay, I think I'm gonna go on and do it. So I ended up doing it.
Not even a double dog dare you?
Not even a double. It didn't take all that. It didn't even take all that.
She's like, no, like, hold on.
I love comedy. I love the art form. Like I've watched, I watch stand up a lot. You feel me? But I had never thought about doing it myself. You feel me? But she just kind of put that fire under me and was like, yeah, the way you tell stories, or even when you're on the phone with your friends will call you crying, and next thing you know, y'all laughing on the phone.
Right. And isn't it just another form of expression?
It is. It really is. And it's hella cool. So when I did comedy, it was like, damn, that's the one. Like, it feel like that's the one. Like, as much as I love, I'll never put music down. I'll never put poetry down. But comedy though, that shit is like, it's therapeutic as fuck, but it's so natural. Like I can just be myself and just talk about the shit. And I write my comedy too. Like I write sets and shit. I be hella serious about that shit too. But at the same time, I'm just talking. So it just flows. And I feel like, damn, I really shine in that more than anything. It seemed like.
My mother was a comedian. So when you said you was a comedian, it was Nice and Spice.
Okay.
And then one of her best friends, Glamis, she's still doing it. And I actually seen her doing some I don't want to say it the wrong way.
Glamis Rory, shout out.
No, shout out to Glamis or whatever.
Okay.
That was my mom's best friend, and they would do comedy Nice and Spice.
Yeah.
Literally.
Okay.
So
Nice
people
and
always say I'm
Spice.
fucking funny, but I don't be trying to be funny. I be fucking serious.
Exactly.
So I really appreciate women comedians because give me like good vibes. And what else I was gonna say about comedy? I think that's hella dope. Especially you have to have a lot of like bravery
Oh yeah.
to go out there and be a rapper, a poet, and a comedian. And a singer is like you to believe in yourself that much to get up on that stage. Cause I'm a shit talker, but I don't be thinking it's funny because I'm not trying to
Right.
be funny.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's hella dope. But
I
I do
mean,
want,
yeah.
but I gotta stop you because I actually really like that damn song "Fiendin'." So when I remember, I was like, I was looking you up. I was like, let me find out her chat. And when I played, I was like, baby, listen.
That's the one.
I was like, this shit slap.
You know?
So therefore, I want the people to hear because you
Appreciate
actually
it.
a really dope rapper, like for real. And was that you singing in part of the song
Yeah,
too?
that was me
And you have a
singing,
nice
too.
voice. So
I
let's,
appreciate it.
you
I'm
feel
shy
me?
about my singing voice though. I'm still
Girl,
getting
you
over
got
that.
bars.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
For real.
So
So
Play
tell
that
us a little bit
shit.
about this song before we play it.
About that song, man. Shit. What I say, post me, tweet me, when you want to treat me, call me, text me. That shit was derived off a Kim Possible theme song.
really,
Call me, beat me, when you want to reach me. Oh, mamas. I got to go to put that out there.
That's tight.
You feel me?
Feeling like a naked mole rat right about now.
Right.
Well, shout out to Kim, baby.
Shout out to Kim. And then, damn, it's hella references in that song now that I think of it, because it's Kim Possible.
Yeah.
There's Fiendin', you feel me, Casey and JoJo, but then there's also, or Joe to C, I should say, but then it's also DMX, the DMX reference, to one of my favorite songs of all time, one of my favorite videos of all time, How's It Going Down? It's just one of my favorite songs, so I just felt like I wanted to do a little female twist on his verses.
A lot of people have tried and they didn't do it right. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I've seen a lot of people. I'm like,
I have to.
But so when I seen it, I was like, she did this shit the right way.
I appreciate
Nah,
it.
for real.
You
Let's
feel
play
me?
Fiendin'
Yeah.
by Love Rich Ttee.
I had played this for my nephew and he didn't get the rap. I'm like, you peeped the reference, right? He like, what? I'm like, DMX. He like, DMX. I'm like, what? You don't know?
He don't know how's it going down?
He didn't know how's it going down. I had to play it for him. But it was cool, though, because it made me feel like, okay, well, let me bring this shit back to life. I should have shouted out DMX in a song or
Girl,
something.
you still can.
Yeah, period.
Shout out DMX. Rest in peace.
I'm
too.
definitely gonna do the video, and all the shit. So you feel me? It's that's a classic that needs to be remembered and highlighted. So
You did it the right way.
I appreciate it.
Ttee is our name, love rich is a lifestyle. Don't slide in my DM, slide in my mentions. Unless you got a bitch, you worry about offending. You gotta show me your intentions. You see, I got a business, promote my shit, spark my interest. Tweet me when you wanna treat me. Call me, text me when you wanna bless me. Like me, love me, place nothing above me. Touch me, tease me, this nigga got me feeling. Tweet me when you wanna treat me. Call me, text me when you wanna bless me. Like me, love me, place nothing above me. Touch me, tease me, this nigga got me feeling. I'm politicking with this nigga, wondering if he the one. Old thug ass nigga from 85th who told guns and hit licks, hella drip. 2 phones ringing a chain on. Knew he was with the shit, cause when I met him, he had a thing on him. 2-tone rollie, tattoos and dreads. Smooth skin, juicy lips, I swear this nigga a 10. Gold all in his green shit, I can't even pretend. This nigga fine as fuck, I might just have to give him the skins. Ooh, plus he walking with that confidence, it's obvious that he working with something, but I'm not one for assumptions. I'm trying to find out the hard way, push a hard line. Never small time, snatch his soul and make it all mine. Can't lie, he made me wanna do something nice. He looked at my ass and he left and asked, what you got going tonight? I'm like, nigga, what I look like? You should know I ain't that tight. Play your cards right now, just might give you the green light, cause we might. Tweet me when you wanna treat me. Call me, text me when you wanna bless me. Like me, love me, place nothing above me. Touch me, tease me, this nigga got me feeling. Tweet me when you wanna treat me. Call me, text me when you wanna bless me. give him rhythm and he give me the blues. I'm in the mood, woke my game up, got me hitting the snooze. I'm so confused, how this nigga got me changing my rules. I ain't complaining, it's cool, I like the way that he move. A real hitter with ambition, he the one I could two. It's not a lot of niggas walking that can fit in his shoes. And he don't do a lot of talking, he be showing improvement. He with the movement, he don't know he fucking with a Roni, and that's on Bobby. The type to turn a street nigga to a homebody. I'm hella fine, but he love me for my mind though. He a busy man, but I'm the one he making time for. Why cheat still for me? That's all cool, but is you willing to heal for me and build with me? You still with me, cause we get down like what? It's nothing like a nigga from the town like what?
I can't leave you alone. You got me feeling. You got me feeling.
Gotta post me, when you wanna treat me. Call me, text me, when you wanna bless me. Like me, love me, place nothing above me. Touch me, tease me, this nigga got me feeling.
All I want is you. 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 You. All I want is you. All I want.
That shit slap. Tell me what platforms that's on, because I actually So I looked it up on Instagram because I wanted to put it behind your picture because that shit slapped.
Yeah,
And then
it's
too,
on all platforms.
okay, good.
Yeah.
So it's Fiendin'.
By Love Rich Ttee.
That shit
Yeah,
slap.
appreciate it, you know.
And boom. So by you being, because you actually got bars. I even like the way you like straight up just came into like, what, you got a bitch that you trying to hide? You feel me?
You feel me?
Basically. So
Period.
I
You
really
know?
like how raw that song was. So how do you feel about the representation of Black women in rap right now? Like the representatives.
Well, I love it all. I feel like, representation matters for everybody, right? I don't look at it like, oh, certain people shouldn't be represented or whatever.
Right.
Like I hate when they try to put all the weight of representing Black women on one
bitch.
woman.
Yeah.
Like, no, she's one type. We come in all shapes, sizes, and creeds and whatever you want to call the shit. You feel me? So I just feel like we got to add more to the pot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it got to be some of everything. We need representation for everybody,
Okay, boom. I feel like they be hating on Sexy Red. Let me tell you why. For one, I feel like she's a darker skinned female, for one. For two, she's natural. For three, she doesn't possess the Eurocentric phenotype.
Exactly.
And then another thing is like, I feel like she taking what niggas have done to women and doing it for herself and getting her own money and staying in her motherfucking lane. She's not for your kids to listen to.
Exactly.
She's not for your kids to listen to.
And she done made it clear.
She's not for your kids to listen to it. She's not raising your kids. That's how I feel about the bitch.
Exactly.
I'm happy.
Is she Beetlejuice?
Maybe that bitch will pop up. Let me say that.
Lick your heels too.
No, because I feel like when it comes down to women, it's like they want. It's like
role models and
they
all
want us
that.
only to be role models. Go look. Michelle Obama is a role model.
Exactly.
Not motherfucking Sexy Red. Sexy Red is for the bitches that want to pop their motherfucking pussy in that
Exactly.
3 minutes that bitch is talking.
Period.
She ain't wrote no motherfucking encyclopedia or no
Exactly.
morally correct book. She not Martin Luther King.
That
Nigga, when
part.
you want to pop your pussy, play Sexy Red. When you want to
Exactly.
go to church, go to goddamn church. There's hella churches everywhere.
Everywhere.
Stop
every
looking
corner.
at that bitch to be your goddamn moral compass, because she's not.
She not. It's not her responsibility. For one, as a mother myself, we got to raise our own kids. And that's what we really got to get back to, is just understanding that that's your own responsibility. And if you can't hold yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of mothers who out here popping pussy too. You got kids right in your household and you popping pussy. So at the end of the day,
Correct.
how you gonna judge this bitch when she doing her own shit and she getting paid?
Right.
And you don't trust yourself enough to be a role model to your kids. So you looking for celebrities to do it. That's not their job. Your job is to raise your own kids. My job is to raise my own children and guide them in a direction I want them to go. And at the end of the day, Sexy Red is just one person. You feel me? Nobody ever said that type of shit about Oh Dirty Bastard when he came out. Oh, he's a negative representation of black men. Like, no, his name is Old Dirty Bastard. He crazy. He don't give a fuck. You feel me? And it's fine. You feel me?
Right.
Why is it that it's only women that they coming for in that way? And why is we acting like we don't know some Sexy Red type females? I got cousins. I got friends who, I ain't gonna say no names, but
Right.
you know,
But everybody pops their pussy. Your
Everybody
mother popped
do.
her pussy to get you here.
that's the main
You know,
part
and that's
right
my
there.
thing is that I feel like I hate the criminalization of sexuality when it comes to women. It's
That
like,
part.
first of all, it's like, you know, we really have a problem, especially in our community with, you know, women. It's like we have this Puritan idealism only for the women.
Exactly. And my thing is this. Like I said, I grew up on rap music. You feel me?
Right.
What breaks my heart as I've gotten older is a lot of these rappers had wives, but you made the majority of your songs about the
hoes.
bitches.
Right.
You made maybe 1 or 2 songs about the wife, but you made so many songs.
About the bitches.
If I was
right.
if I was your wife, I would feel away. Why you make 17 songs about the bitch who ain't shit, but you only made 1, 2 songs about the woman that you in love with? You're giving most of the attention and most of the love to the bitches who ain't shit.
And
And that's the thing. You feel me? So there is, for me, like I said, I grew up listening to it, but also having the guidance of having a big brother at the same time. So
Right.
I went a different direction, but why wouldn't most females growing up and seeing the environment and seeing that, you know, because it's like the bitch said, I'm not gonna write you a love song. These niggas is writing love songs, whether you calling it love or not. If you're writing a song about someone, you're giving
Right.
them
The
your
attention.
attention.
Right.
You putting your artistic energy towards
this hoe.
the hoe or
right.
the bitch. You feel me?
Right.
Why not? You know, why wouldn't they go that route if that's the case? You feel me? And so it's really they want us to let men lead us in the direction of respect.
But I feel like one thing is that, and I've made this argument a lot with people. Well, I'm like, when I've seen women that were married, them were always the women that were hurt.
Oh,
Them
yeah.
were always the women that I don't feel no honor with them being taken advantage of. I don't feel no honor. There's honor with them being played. I don't feel that there's no honor within or nobility within sacrifice that I didn't have to make.
Exactly.
You feel me? Within, like, I don't feel
and
that.
the wives are never remembered. You feel me? The women who, you know, sacrifice it all.
Well, they end up getting left, a lot of them. Or
End
they
up
so
getting left or having to leave,
Right.
Or even if they stay and thug it out through the whole situation,
Right.
they live and they die and that's it. They kids remember them, but they don't even say nothing.
And then too,
you
there's
know,
a whole bunch of side babies and shit like that. To where
Exactly.
it's like, who wants? To me, I feel like the wife is the martyr. I don't want to be the martyr. I want to be the bitch that busts back. Like, you
That
feel me?
part,
Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I feel like a lot of the leadership that men have created. I mean, the men have created the leadership,
Right.
And what they've done is they've made the sexy reds.
yeah,
they've
they let us
made
say,
the.
oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? They made these type of bitches
Yeah.
like they're the ones getting money. They the ones that's like, we can have your nigga if we want. Like, they're making
Exactly.
songs about it. And guess what, bitch?
Exactly.
We got our own bag. And bitch, you
Exactly.
in the house crying while he licking my booty.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They doing a dance to the
And
shit.
it's brown.
And it's brown. Wait. No. What did she say in that damn song? I heard it
My
like,
coochie big, my booty all brown. You know, I really appreciated
I
that part.
appreciate
'Cause
that,
I
bitch.
felt seen. You know, I felt like, wow, you know, it's not just me. No.
right. No, for real. You was like, I was like, what that bitch say? I said, what sexy red say?
Can't be mad at the bitch.
You can't be
at
mad
all.
at
How
her because she
could you?
getting. I'm happy
The
that
joy is contagious. I what I love about Sexy Red is her fucking smile. She got a cute ass smile. It's hella contagious. You see her just enjoying life, and you just want to enjoy life. There's nothing wrong with it. But can we just add more types? You feel me? Can we not feel like that's the only way to make it? You feel me? Can people like Drake and all these other motherfuckers, can they put on other rappers that's not just talking about that too? You feel me? And then that way it can be an even playing field. You know what I'm
Do
saying?
you feel stagnated being from the Bay? Because one thing is that I feel like broads from the Bay, like, we don't have female representation. And what has been some of your struggle, or Okay. Answer the first question.
I mean, shit. Yeah, I've been doing this shit for a long time. I feel like I done been recognized by a lot of people, a lot of names out here. Um, they don't wanna the niggas in the Bay Area rap scene.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't trying to collaborate with no females all like that.
Nah, they really.
They not, and I feel like it's a lot of things. Even the OGs, it trips me out because it's like I feel like, let me just say it. A lot of these niggas be thinking with the wrong head. You feel me? And they not thinking about how much money they can make by collaborating with
a
this
female.
female. They thinking about what's in our motherfucking pants. Get your life, my nigga. You thinking with the wrong head, first and foremost. Second off, they lack the self-control. A lot of them got wives and shit.
Right.
So when they see a talented artist, but she happens to be beautiful at the same time, and they know that they be cheating and their wife might be insecure or whatever the shit is, they just don't even go towards it because of that. Because they,
right.
you know what I'm saying? I think that's what I feel like that's the vibe that I got from certain people in the Bay. It's like, yeah, they see me, but I gotta act like I don't see you because
right, and then
I gotta
too,
stay faithful. My thing is, you gonna stay faithful regardless, fucking with me, because I don't want you. I would never. And what a lot of these niggas don't understand for me as a woman out here, you feel me? Mm-hmm. If I respect you as a man, I respect you too much to participate in your mistakes. I'd rather make history with you. I'd rather make some great, you feel me, accomplishments with you. I would never participate in some shit that you doing wrong, that you being disloyal to the woman that you took vows to. You feel me?
Right, especially being a wife yourself.
Yeah, I done been in that predicament, and yeah, I'm not married right now, but I'm a wife. That's who I am. That's a part of who I am. You feel me? Right. Niggas that deem me wifey material, you feel me? I'll take it. That's who I am. You feel me? It's a part of who I am. I respect a woman too much. For one, you know, I know what it takes, and I know you loving this nigga dirty draws, and I know this nigga wouldn't even be where he is if it wasn't for you.
For real.
I know that. You feel me? So that's number one, as respecting my fellow woman, but also as respecting the man too. I respect you too much to be a part of your fuck ups in life. You feel me? Because if anything was to ever happen to that woman, you would look back at all the times that you did her dirty and feel fucked up. I don't want to be a part of those memories. You feel me? With nobody, you know? So I'm just putting that out there. You feel me? Don't be scared to fuck with me and work with me. I don't want you. You feel me? And I definitely wouldn't participate in no cheating activities and no shit like that. It can be strictly business. You feel me? It's really business or nothing at all. Really, you feel me? Niggas know.
You look like you itching to say something.
Well, you know I am. You feel it. I'm hopping out of my damn seat, but I don't want to be rude to the young lady. But isn't that a common theme on this show? Men just doing the wrong kind of thing with women.
I mean, they just suck. They just don't have no self-control, and really, they kind of in competition as well.
But why can't they just see a person as an artist, someone that just wants to create, not just breasts or whatever you're dealing with.
Thinking with the wrong head.
Right.
They got to learn how to control themselves.
I really think it's not even that. I think it's a low self-esteem. I think if you really look at, especially in American culture, it's like you think about it, basically, especially us being black women, I think that most men don't look at it. It's like, damn, we went from slavery. First of all, the black woman in America has never in history not worked. We came in here and picked cotton on the side of you, nigga.
Exactly.
So all this what is it called that they be trying to talk about on the internet now? Provider, submissive. We've never had traditional roles in America as black women. We came here as being raped. We came here as in picking cotton. We came here as being exploited people alongside you, nigga. And I feel like a lot right now, a lot of these podcasters, what they're doing is they're pandering to likes and views. And they're doing a lot of shooting down black women. Like, nigga, who built the Underground Railroad, nigga? You feel me? So it's like, sit down, be humble, for real. So I feel like, especially with all of our movements and things like that, it's like we have such a rich history. So for black men to sit up there and act like we're not deserving of that. Like that
Exactly.
respect and us being uplifted, and for us, because that's a slave ass mentality to only look at black women in a sexual manner. Excuse me, they was picking cotton and selling our pussies.
Exactly.
Excuse me, those are both two trades. So for another black man to look at a black woman and be like, that's all you worth, you got a slave master mentality, motherfucker.
Exactly.
For real.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah, it's a lot of I read in this book one time where it was a black dude was complimenting another black man on his car. And he was like, that's clean, man. Now all you need is a white girl to go with it.
Say it
But
again.
you know, they wanna they look at it like, yeah, that's their goals, is to be like a white man, to have the status and to do the things and treat us how they treated us. I guess I really don't know. It's like you said though, the low self-esteem for sure. They don't wanna rise to the occasion of respect. I feel like they feel like respecting a woman is too much work. So they rather look for reasons to not respect you, and they rather glorify the images of, you know, certain types of women and leave the other ones out to dry, and don't pay her no attention, because we don't want to make it seem like those type of women exist.
Are valuable.
They don't want it to seem like we exist. They want to feel like all women, especially if these niggas done got their little punk ass heart broke or whatever the case is, they rather, it's easier for them to just say, well, all women ain't shit. You feel me? And oh, if she acting like she's something, she probably ain't shit either. You feel me? They don't want to see it. I don't know what the fuck wrong with these men. I can't fucking
I
talk.
got a question, because we have, what songs do we have over there for her, Paul?
We have some saucy left.
We gotta play that, because she actually got bars and shit. We gotta play that shit.
Something Saucy featuring my girl, Doobie. You feel me? Bonnie Bad, aka Doobie. We went to high school together. You feel me? Shout out the Ralph Bunch alum. You feel me? We done got grown and made some of ourselves, and we really something saucy out here. If you didn't know,
You feel me?
you feel me? You know, this a self-love anthem. You know, this is something that I wrote when I was coming out of a relationship kind of recently, and I was feeling like, damn, I got 2 baby daddies. I'm down bad. And I had to look in the mirror and look at myself and realize, like, you ain't down bad. You something saucy out here. You still you really something. Don't ever get it fucked up. You feel me? The only time a woman, you know, finds herself in a situation where she less valuable is when she trick her own mind into thinking that and subscribing to that. You feel me? And then that's when she start accepting shit into her life that will devalue her. You
So
feel me?
therefore, ladies, when you feeling like you ain't saucy, listen to this
Play this
motherfucking song. Straight up.
You feel me?
Ttee is her name, but rich is her lifestyle. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. Ttee, you ain't never lied. Yeah, you ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. Ttee, you ain't never lied. Yeah, I'm really something saucy. Got my exes depressed cause they lost me. On my colleagues, milkshake, and I'm bossy. These hoes can't stand me right now, I got them salty. Yeah, I'm really something saucy. I'm really something saucy. Yeah, I'm really something saucy. It's just something about me. It's such a joy to be around me. I'm upbeat, never downbeat, so astounding. How I found peace, pretty teeth, I be smiling. High fashion, so much drip, I be drowning. Good sense of humor, hell yeah, I be clowning. Skills in the kitchen, hell yeah, I throw down ski. Soul food, Mexican, even Italian. It's Rocky Balboa on my wrist, never cloudy. Check my bow, you can't even ask about me. I'm a real queen, all these niggas wanna crown me. But my equally, yo king still ain't found me. Never settling till I'm loved profoundly. Real talk, cause I know what I'm deserving. What I'm bringing to the table is a real healthy servant. Nobody fully is, but I'm real close to perfect. And this pussy out of service till a nigga prove he worth it, huh? Yeah, I'm really something saucy. Got my exes depressed cause they lost me. On my colleagues, milkshake, and I'm bossy. These hoes can't stand me right now, I got them salty. Yeah, I'm really something saucy.
Yeah,
I'm really something saucy.
Body,
I'm really something saucy.
let me pop my shit.
They say Bonnie a badass, put me on time out there, bitch. Yeah, and I'm a 1 for 1. Bad bitch, good pussy, have a lot of fun. You like a square nigga, bitch, mine tongue guns. And you could catch me in the east, we never loan funds. My nigga keep a big bag with a loaded gun. I got a nigga with some sense, but he'd crash out. I buy my pretty ass, leave a nigga stretched out. I got a bitch mad and her feeling stressed out. These hoes be tripping over none, my nigga at the house. He got a saucy mama jam that he could brag about. These hoes busted and disgusted, call it snag 'em out. Any, many, mighty mo, which hoe gotta go? Only baddies in my section, fuck it, dry the boat. Big bankroll, bitch, you know what time I'm on. My nigga just gave me the look, you know it's time to go.
Yeah, I'm really something saucy. Got my exes depressed cause they lost me. On my Khalees milkshake and I'm bossy. These hoes can't stand me right now, I got them saucy. Yeah, I'm really something saucy. I'm really something saucy. Yeah, I'm really something saucy. You ain't never lied, Ttee, you ain't never lied.
That was definitely something hella motherfucking saucy.
You feel me?
And what I really like about your music is that there's actually a story, and it's to counteract a negative experience. Because I feel like a lot of times within our culture,
Yeah.
oh, well, yeah, that shit slap. But so I feel like in our culture, a lot of the times, because I'm dually thinking, boom, is that they misinterpret a lot of our culture.
Right.
So that actually hear you break it down, like, okay, this is where it came from, and this was the objective.
Yeah.
Like, I'm feeling hella saucy. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Because there's time you have to define yourself.
That part.
So,
yeah.
what in the future are you going to do? What events do you have coming up? What's going on with you, man?
Okay, so I got the Holy Ground Comedy Showcase coming up on the 30th. That's actually this Friday. I'm juiced about that.
Where that's at?
It's in Oakland. It's in a town. I gotta look. I think I sent y'all the flyer. You feel me? I don't even know.
I'm gonna repost it. Don't even worry.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have that. Look on Ghetto Poet.
I went to one of their shows before. Shout out my sister Venus, hyphy holistic healer. She performed with them one time, and yeah, so it's a dope ass collective of comedians. You feel me? And I ain't even gonna say collective. It's mainly Lang Bang, I think is his name. I gotta make sure I get that right. You feel me? You know how shit be on social media. We ain't really meeting and greeting. We just reading the fucking name. But he funny as fuck. You feel me? And he be having a dope ass you feel me, lineup. So I'm a part of that lineup this time. I'm excited. Get out there and do some comedy. Shit, what else? I got some shit coming up. Y'all gotta follow me on the gram. Love Rich Ttee. I don't
You
really
gotta spell it.
And it's Holy Ground Comedy, Friday, August 30th, 7 p.m. That's 1308 Broadway in Oakland.
Yeah.
Check it out. RSVP. It's at the Lang Bang.
Yeah, the Lang Bang, King Lang Bang, I think is his name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bruh funny.
Pack Studios.
Yeah.
I like that name, Lang Bang.
Right, yeah. He funny. You feel me? I'm funny. So, come on, get your laugh on. They say laughter make you live longer. So come on and add a few years to your life with your girl.
Okay, boom. So we got that. Any other events?
I can't think of nothing right now. I got some shit coming up though. If you follow me on the gram, Love Rich Ttee, LOVERICH TTEE, because I'm eternally evolving. You feel me? But yeah, fuck with me. I be having shit up. I might start hosting an open mic again too. I love creating platforms for other artists to come and showcase their talents, and you feel me? Spread the love. So. Yeah, I got some shit coming up, and I'm definitely working on some more projects. I'm trying to do visuals for all the songs on the EP. The EP is out on all platforms. Fiend and Some Saucy and a few more songs on there. You feel me? The EP is titled Foreplay. You feel me? So fuck with it. You feel me? I'm gonna have visuals for all of these songs, and shit, we working. Shit. That's all I know.
We loading up a beat right now because you said you got hella You got hella juice for that beat though.
I most definitely do.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
what
what's
y'all
up.
got for me? Let me see.
Let's see the first one. Ooh, I like this BG wet.
Okay.
All right, let me tell you how I did it.
TP shit, baby.
You know what? I should have split this other one to that because
girl, we got
subject,
3 minutes.
But you know,
and don't even worry about it. We gonna be up in the studio.
I don't even know if that was gonna come out well. I think so because it might have been an echo effect.
I'm like,
oh, it doesn't matter. It
was like
for you guys, and I think we heard it.
Oh, that was fun.
I messed up, but I don't give a damn shit. I had fun.
It was fun as fuck, and that shit was going crazy. I fuck with it the long way.
See that damn beat. Shout out my boy G Wade.
Hey, you feel
I love
me?
G Wade. He just was here, dude. You gotta fuck with G Wade. He hella cool too.
Yeah,
so
I'm fucking with it.
Thank you for coming. We have about the time is dwindling, and we must leave. So therefore, give your social media plugs before you go, and thank you for coming out.
Yeah, so I'm Love Rich Ttee, LOVERICHTTEE, because it's not just TT, it's Ttee. You feel me? So that's on all platforms too. My music is out on all platforms. Love Rich Ttee, 3 words. You feel me? And yeah, fuck with me. I got music. I got jokes. I got motherfucking poetry. You know, I got it all. Fuck with me.
And check out everything this Ghetto Poet's got.
Oh, I braid hair too. I braid hair. You feel me? I sell food too. I'm a cook. Let me let y'all know, like, I got some shit going on. I'm really a hustler out here. Sell dope, do hair, and babysit out the same house. Real talk. So fuck with me, you know.
Oh my God.
All right, and check out everything this Ghetto Poet does on social media. You can get Ghetto Poet 415 on Twitch, Bella Martrice on YouTube, Martrice Candler on Facebook, and Ghetto Poet on Africa.
Yeah.
Back over to you.
Okay, so we gotta go. Let's check out time. You know, we need to have that Tupac. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Hey.
Girl, keep going so I can keep talking. Go ahead.
Gotta go.
Okay, look, I was pretending like I was singing. That
I'm
was
up
her.
early in the morning, breath stinking as on just another calendar day. It's California. That's my shit.
Thank you for tuning in to Ghetto Poet.
I'm-
Thank you,
I'm slapping
motherfucking
that
very
all the
much.
way
Love,
home.
Rich Ttee. And you guys, stay tuned next motherfucking week on Monday. Share, like, and subscribe. This your Ghetto Poet, Bella, and I'm out. Peace.
Don't forget to ring the bell, folks.
Oh yeah, ring that bell.